It's time to talk about storage for your silver, the different ways that you can do it safely. Let's get right into it as we explore. And you can see different ways that you can store your silver here, right on the screen in front of you. Notwithstanding, there are ways to do it safely and unsafely. We're going to go through each of those. And also, before this video is over, you're going to see me pick a new way to store silver, at least for me. So let's talk about what it means to store silver. Well, it means essentially packaging it a certain way so that you can find it easily and maybe even organize it. That's really what it's about, organization and protection. You know, those are the two main things we think about when we think about our silver and storing it once we purchase it. And speaking of purchasing silver, you can buy silver from channel sponsor Summit Metals. They're a great company. They've been doing this for long enough now that they are starting to really gain a reputation around the bullion space. So check them out. Excellent customer service, fast shipping, and you earn points for every purchase that you make. So the different types of silver that you see out there are bullion, and you also have better bullion, and you also have collectible type coins or meant for collectors. Some of these kind of coins, you know, they can be essentially designated as stackable silver after a while, especially considering the premiums have gone up. But still, they're beautiful, and there's ways to be able to protect them and store them. And one of the biggest ways you can protect your coins is using capsules that you can see here. Capsules is probably the most extreme way to be able to protect your silver. They are, protects them from getting damaged, dings against clanging against other silver coins or silver bars, because there's capsule for bars as well. And it's a way to be able to kind of display your silver, if you can handle it, and in such a way that you can see it clearly, but also, be able to show that protection. There's some better kind of capsules than others, but it is certainly one way to be able to showcase your silver as well as be able to protect it. The problem with capsules is that they take up some space. You know, stacking a tube of silver eagles and capsules certainly would take a whole lot more space than putting them in tubes like this right here. A tube is certainly one of the most popular way to be able to stack coins and rounds that are not of numismatic value. Essentially, it's a way to be able to kind of just put all of your coins together in one place and then stack them together. Now, obviously, this does take up more space as well because of the volume of the tube and the packaging and the like. So when you get these things, you can put them in a monster box, obviously for silver eagles. There are other monster boxes, which is a full box full of tubes, and that takes up more space as well, which is why, in a sense, that leads me to the most extreme way to stack your silver or to store your silver, and that is just on top of each other, stacking it. Putting it together in raw form. That usually happens with bars. In fact, there are some bars that are designed specifically to stack on top of each other. And there's certain brands that create those. But it's certainly a way to do it. And they're exposed to the open air, which is usually not a problem, except for the air quality. And that's what we're going to talk about next. How to store your silver with a good air quality. What does that mean? Well, air that is basically immune from outside contaminants that can affect silver, especially causing it to tone, unless you're going for that. And that usually is sulfur and other materials that can come together and cause the silver to tarnish. You really don't want that for bullion. Although there are some coins that you may like to have that show tarnish as well, and maybe you like that from time to time. So that is really up to the individual. It doesn't affect its stacker value. In other words, its bullion value. It may have an effect on numismatic value for some of your coins if you're having high premium silver or older silver coins that could enhance it or take away from that value. Now, the other thing that none of these storage options will impact is milk spots. Milk spots for your silver are there. They are not going away. They are formed in production and show up later. So milk spots are something that is kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. But there are other ways to store your silver, and that's in flips like this here. Flips is one of the most common ways and cheap ways to get packing around silver and to be able to protect it. There is some protection that this does have as long as these flips are not PVC. In other words, have no PVC in them. Typically, the non-PVC flips are stiffer and a little bit more brittle, which is unfortunate, but you have to be careful with that. But it's worth it because you do not want that PVC on your coins. It can cause problems, and not just for silver, but silver is affected greatly because it can cause hazing and a thick film to form on them. And it just is not a good look, and it can distract from the beauty of the coin and may even affect resale down the road. So that's another area of how you can store. But air quality, we're going back to that. As far as air quality is concerned, you want to have cool, dry air, essentially. Not much moisture in the air, and make sure that it is cool, because heat can sometimes enhance any kind of humidity in the air, and that can cause issues. So store in a cool, dry place, essentially wherever that may be, preferably in a safe or somewhere that is hidden and well protected. So we've talked about capsules, we've talked about flips, and the other is 2x2s. That is the dimension of these cardboard flips, and of course there is plastic involved in this as well too for some of these coins, and you have to keep that in mind that the plastic very well could have PVC on it, and that could cause issues. Most of the modern flips don't have that, but it's another way to protect some of your smaller coins especially. These are better for smaller coins, but they can be used for the larger coins as well, to be able to store in boxes that take these. There are special boxes that you can take and put these coins in as you flip through them there. So that is what those 2x2s are about. That's another way to stack. It's less so for stackable silver, but it can be for that as well. And the other way to do it is bags. That's right. Just put in a bunch of silver in a bag and enjoy it. You can put it in a bag or box. Sometimes those old treasure boxes are kind of cool for the bars and the like. But, bags are kind of neat because you can open them up and take them out anytime you want to. Make sure it's a good, strong bag. Obviously, some of these bags likely will have PVC in them, so I don't really recommend this if there are pieces that you have that are, that are going to have any kind of a luster or anything to them. This whole constitutional stuff is likely fine, but you know what? I'm not satisfied with this because I really can't see this silver. It's kind of because these bags are kind of translucent rather than transparent there. So I'm going to put it into a new way to store your silver, at least for me. I've seen other people do this, but as you know, I've switched to decaf coffee. I tried this brand for a little while, and just didn't do it for me. It was okay. It was a little sooty, if you know what I mean. But I'm going to take this jar. It's a nice jar, glass, and I'm going to put my silver in this. And I don't know if I can, I'm going to have to work on this to take this sticker off. Because, I won't be able to, that's going to take some work doing. So, but I want to be able to see it. So I'm going to take that out. I'm going to put this inside. And you're going to be here with me for this little journey. Yes, if you're beginners, beginning to stack silver, might be a good way to do it. And it's also part of the reason why this is so good is because it leads credence to the idea that you are, like filling up a tube, getting closer to your goal of filling up a tube or filling up a jar. And this is a pretty big jar, which means it's going to take me quite a while to fill this thing up with old, just constitutional silver. I don't like to use the term junk silver, but just silver that you get for under spot these days. You can fill that thing up, and boom, you've got yourself a nice, big, heavy jar full of silver. So that's what I plan on doing. Now, as you put it in these containers, that's all fine and good. But then where does it go? That's the problem. Is where do you put it? You put it in a very safe place. Typically, I think if you can have the advantage of having friends or family that live in discreet locations and are very discreet, you can store it there in a safe, or store it at your home in a safe, in an inconspicuous place that's not easily found. You don't want to make yourself a target. And that's really the bottom line, because that's the best way to keep it safe. You do not want to make yourself a target. Believe you me, I know. Been there, done that. It's not good. So do your best to try to protect yourself and your silver in that way. And also, another way to protect your silver, this is a little outside of the storage realm, but in any event, you never know whether you're storing in a home or if people think or to get wind of it and they break into your home. It's always good to have enough protections. Security systems, alarms, video surveillance throughout, and also weaponry in your home, guns with lots of ammo ready to go at a moment's notice if somebody were to break into your home. You assume the worst. They can't identify themselves, don't know who. No one should be coming into your home unannounced. And that is a big no-no. So therefore, you assume the worst. So there you have it. Now, so let me know what your thoughts are. How are you storing your silver? Is there anything I missed? If you hope you found this video informative, insightful, and educational, would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to each and every one of you for taking the time to watch, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.